The story begins with the main character, Ray, sitting in a car with his family. He is accompanied by his wife and daughter. They had gone to Ray's parents' place, from where they were coming back to their house. Due to Ray and his wife's marital problems, they were arguing with each other. At the same time, their daughter says that she has to go to the toilet, so they stop their car at the nearest gas station. She forgets her makeup mirror while returning from the restroom. Ray's wife goes to the restroom to get a makeup mirror, and Ray looks for it in the car's back seat. Ray is busy looking for the mirror when a stray dog comes towards Ray's daughter. Due to this, Ray's daughter gets scared and starts walking backwards without looking, where there is a huge pit. When Ray sees the dog, he throws a stone to scare him so that the dog runs away. But in the meantime, Ray's daughter falls into that pit. Without considering the risks, Ray also jumps into the pit to save his daughter, and his head was wounded as a result. At that point, his wife had also arrived. Ray's worried wife sees it and quietly walks down to that pit. She can be seen inspecting her daughter's injuries. Ray also comes to his senses in the meantime. They climbed out of that pit while lifting their daughter. Ray's daughter has a major injury to her hand. They decide to take her to a nearby hospital. They drive a few miles to get to the hospital. There they meet a doctor who says, "Ray, the hand of your daughter is fractured. It means that the hand's bone has cracked as a result of a fall. The hand will be plastered, but as a precaution, your daughter needs to have a CT scan of the head to confirm that there have been no injuries to the head." The basement is where head scanning takes place. While his wife and daughter go to the basement for a checkup, Ray goes to sleep in the waiting area because he's exhausted. After awakening an hour later, he asks permission from the hospital staff to meet with his wife and daughter because time has passed. The hospital staff checks the register and tells Ray that neither the register nor the computer has your given name on file. It indicates that neither your wife's nor your daughter's name is present. Many hospital doctors' shift schedules have changed, but nurse staff members have remained the same. According to a nurse, Ray arrived at the hospital by himself. Ray had a head injury and no one had come with him. I treated his head injury as well. Ray becomes angry in worrying situations. In order to keep him calm and prevent him from causing a disturbance, hospital security guards stopped him. Ray is then locked in a chamber. After waking up from the effects of the medicine, he exits the room by running outside. He stops two police officers and explains the incident to them in detail. He finally persuades the cops to start an investigation. A police officer follows him into the hospital for additional investigation. Ray actually arrived alone, not with any family members, as was eventually found. Ray claims that my daughter accidentally slipped into the pit when we were at the gas station. He also shares the remaining information. The policeman made the decision to go check out the gas station so they could find any clue. Ray and the police officers have arrived at the gas station together. When they see the pit, where, according to Ray, his daughter was injured after falling there, they tried to arrest Ray because there was blood in that pit. Additionally, it was suspected that a lot of blood couldn't be lost by simply falling, and it can't leave a lot of stains. As the cops move to arrest Ray, Ray takes their gun. He locks them inside the gas station to keep them from chasing him. Ray now has the gun in his possession. He goes to the hospital to look for his wife and daughter. Ray suspects that hospital staff will have hidden his family, so they smuggle their body organs out illegally or donate their organs to other patients forcefully. After some time, he arrives at the hospital. He enters the basement after arguing with the security guard. He sees her daughter, whose organs are about to be removed, and there is also his wife along with her. She's being sedated. After leaving the operating theater, he leaves with his wife and daughter. While leaving, he shoots the doctors with his gun. They all get in the car and drive off. The story's climax occurs when it is revealed that Ray's family died after falling into a nearby pit at the gas station. His wife was being pushed by Ray while his daughter fell over from being afraid of the dog, and as a result of her fall on the sharp object, she dies. It means that both deaths happened at that gas station. Their dead bodies were also put into the car's back bonnet. He put them there himself. He said that whatever happened in the hospitals was not of my own volition. Ray should also ask the police for assistance. It was a psychological illness known as a psyche problem for him. Both his conscious and subconscious minds were acting independently of one another. He himself has committed murder, but his mind is already creating an explanation. He thus denies killing anyone. Ray, a mentally ill patient, is telling himself this story, despite the fact that he committed the murder. And we see that the woman whom he brings as his family member is in critical condition, and in the end, she also dies. And the movie ends here.